We are live, I think. Think that we're live. Are we live? I'm not sure. Someone say something. We may be live. Yes, we are on. Mr. Bauer, very first subscriber to Freak Out Fishing. Yes, we are live. We were here in the humble abode of the Roy, the Freak Out Fishing, the this, the that. What's up, real fast trick? Fast trick? What's up, guys? We'll let a couple people's join in before we get to the subject at hand. A lot of people are in it for the giveaway. A lot of people are in it to talk about fishing. A lot of people are in it to talk about the fall and the winter coming up. And I'm extremely excited to hear what you guys. Yes, awesome. Third, thanks, man. Always appreciative. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching our videos. But yeah, we want to talk about a couple more things before we get into the actual item up for the giveaway, and we'll talk about how you can win the item for the giveaway coming soon. So welcome, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited for this. Hello, Michael. Thank you for tuning in, man. Again, we'll wait a little bit longer for only a couple minutes, guys, before we start diving into our subject at hand. So, how you guys doing? You guys out fishing? Anyone out there fishing in this mid-fall? It's still kind of beginning of fall. The weather is changing. The temperature is definitely dipping. I live up here in Maryland, so the temperatures are really starting to dip a little bit. Average the last couple of days, 60s, and it gets down to the upper 40s at night. So our waters around here are definitely starting to dip, and it's going to change our fishing for sure. Let's see what we got here. No sheriff tonight. The sheriff has been a little absent lately. Not his fault, though. A lot of family stuff, a lot of commitments that he has to deal with. So he has been absent, but not to worry. The sheriff will be back. Best angler that I've ever met, that I've ever fished with to date. The guy is very, very good at what he does and very knowledgeable at that. You know, from whatever he does, from trout fishing, which a lot of this coming up late fall and beginning of winter fishing videos, he'll be giving his advice about trout fishing. If you haven't seen his trout fishing setup, from his vest to his rods to his leaders, all that stuff, make sure you go check that out because the guy is really knowledgeable about that kind of stuff. Let's see. Crappy weather here for sure, man. Not too good. Haven't seen you, Spencer Village, in a while. Very windy today. Oh my gosh, in the last 48 hours, it's been crazy windy. And in my experience, when it comes to fishing with the wind, bank fishing where that wind is going in, some spinner baits is always a good deal. Nice cup, thanks. Thank you, Mr. Bauer. These guys have been crappy this year, the O's, but gotta support the O's because, you know, why not? Leave you in the giveaway, Mr. Michael Jerome. Hate to see you go, man, but make sure that you watch the video after the live feed is done. We'll post it up on our channel. You can see how to win the giveaway. It's not just tonight, but we'll talk about that in a little bit for sure. Yeah. So, yeah, fall fishing, man. This is where it is all at. I am a big, big believer in fall fishing. I think this is some of the best times to go fishing to catch the big, big boys. Sometimes the PB bass. Some guys talk about fishing in the spring after post spawn or even pre spawn and all that kind of stuff. But I'm a big believer in the colder weather, the colder temperatures, and so on and so forth. Actually, I caught my PB bass in the it was winter time, but it was really cold. The water was extremely cold. But we're going to talk about it a little bit later. Get your guys' feedback on what you like to see and what you throw, the gear that you use in the fall, late fall, pre-winter, that kind of stuff. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We're going to let some guys come in here and definitely give their opinion for sure. What's up, Freak Out? Common Man's Fly Fishing. I've got you written down as a special thing later in this live stream, so stick around. I think you'll enjoy it. Let's see. Michael says, I've been using lipless crankbaits and jerkbaits for fall in central New York. Oh, wow. Cool, man. That's really awesome. Yeah, I love jerkbaits. I'm a big fan of cold weather, cold water jerkbait fishing. We've only done it a couple times on our channel. Of course, we're only like a little over a year old, this channel is, but I'm extremely excited to show you guys some content on some jerkbait fishing for sure. Sorry, phone ringing. Scam likely. You guys get scam likely calls on your cell phones? But yeah, here lately, one thing I'm excited about fall fishing, and you guys watch our videos, and some of you guys are loyal subscribers. We haven't been catching a whole lot of big fish, and I think due to that is the transition between the really hot weather into the cold weather. That transition, that week and a half transition time is kind of tough. So now that we're getting into a consistent, cooler weather, cooler climate thing, I think the bite will be extremely on. A lot more bites, a lot bigger fish, a lot more spots is what we're going to start doing. But yeah, let's see some more guys come in here. Jerkbait, it's about the fall feed. I know that's right. Matthew, that guy. Big supporter in you, buddy. I know you're a big supporter in us. Thank you for joining in for sure. Let's give it another 45 seconds, another minute and a half. Let's get some more guys in here. I tried to do a stream earlier, kind of new to this whole stream thing, but a lot to talk about, guys. I can't wait to hear your feedback on some of the stuff we're going to talk about tonight. So stay tuned, man. This is going to be great. Zeke, I love you too. Zeke, wherever you are, Zeke, make sure you subscribe. So yeah, let's give another couple of seconds. What's going on, guys? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this fall time fishing. I'm super stoked. I'm super excited. Smaller profiles, loud noises. These fish are going to be moving up to the creek banks. They're going to be moving up to the creek channels, and they're going to definitely be feeding on whatever bait fish it may be, the shad, the bluegills, whatever. So I'm extremely excited to start this off. So you know what? Let's go ahead and jump into it. A couple guys in here. I want to hear from you guys. You guys that fish, that love this channel, that love to fish and go out and fish whenever you can. I want to hear about what kind of lures that you guys like to fish and you guys like to throw in the late fall season. So we're going into November. November's still kind of the fall season, especially up here in Maryland, because I live in Maryland, and it gets colder really quick. These Midwestern guys, I think they get a little bit more cold, a lot more fast. So you let me know what kind of lures that you guys like to throw on the fall transition time. I know a lot of guys like to use jigs. I'm a big jig guy too. Crankbaits, lipless crankbaits, jerkbaits, of course, and things of that nature. And what kind of setups you guys like to use? You guys like to use finesse type of stuff? You guys like to use ultralight stuff? You guys still like to use your heavy rods, your spinning rods, your crank, or your oh my gosh, what is it? Baitcaster reels and things of that nature. Let me know in the comments. I'm really interested about that because in the fall season, me personally, I like to use my spinning rod setup, a little bit more of a finesse, a little bit more of a smaller profile, especially in the winter, but we'll talk about winter in a minute. But the fall setup, the smaller profile, what do you guys like to use? I'm curious about that. And then the bodies of water. what bodies of water are you targeting in the fall time? Are you going for smaller, shallower water? Are you going for the deeper water with the deep diving crankbaits? Um, Jigs, heavier jigs that get down to the bottom more easier. Let me know, please, because I'm extremely, help me out. Because yeah, need some help here. But let's see what we got here. Da 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 da. Ba, ba, ba. Jerk baits, cranks, wacky rig, Senkos, for sure, absolutely. Shallow, I guess shad always been the strongest. So shallow shads. I think that's what you're saying, Michael, is the shallow shads. Yeah, for sure. I definitely like those. You know who makes a really good crankbait? Oh, sorry. Who makes a really good crankbait for the fall season is the KVD. Everybody can go out to the Walmart and get the cheap, not really cheap, but on the cheaper side, the KVDs around the $3 to $5 mark, and they color them perfectly for the shad season. I've seen so many advertisements about the Sixth Sense, um, the KVDs. There's all kinds of stuff on the market that I would love to start fishing with, and hopefully we can start grabbing some of those up and seeing what we can get coming up in the fall season. So if you're just tuning in, we're talking about fall fishing, what you like to throw in the colder weather, the colder water temps going into the late fall season. Please let us know, and let's talk about it a little bit before we get into the giveaway talk. Um, I love the jerk baits. I tend to throw in the fall the bigger profile, not so much. Sometimes it's floating, sometimes it's suspending jerk baits, clear translucent type of jerk baits, and then the cadence kind of goes down more and more as the water temp gets colder. But definitely let me know. I would love to hear what you have to say. Let's see, ketchup smallness here. Yeah, Matt. You know what's really good, and I failed to say, but chatterbaits. Chatterbaits is something really good in the fall that we have come to realize. If you've seen our fall, maybe it's been the early spring, but the fall is the smallmouth. We catch them on chatterbaits with a trailer, really slow, work them slow, maybe even pop off the bottom. Really good for smallmouth. And Sheriff caught his PB smallmouth last year on the chatterbait white. Great catch, great catch. Out these ponds, pretty. Uh, huh. Black woolly booger in a pond and lake, stonefly or creature fly in rivers. All right, so that talking about some late fall fly fishing. Yeah, we did a fly fishing video where we went from setting up the fly fishing rods, exactly what lure we were tying on the leader, and we actually went out and fished in the spring. It was a little later in the spring this year, but it was kind of a bust. And I really, really, that was my first time ever fly fishing. Maybe I'll put that up. I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys want to see that. We caught some fish, but they weren't big. And we kind of went on out there and we couldn't catch a whole lot, but still a good watch. But let me know if you want me to, edit that up and post it. It was a good time. The sheriff always is very informative on that fly fishing stuff. So let me know. I have to some 6 cents. I mean, stuff. Yeah, Michael, do you fish a whole lot of 6 cents stuff? Because if you do, man, I would like to know. I haven't bought any cents. I see it all over YouTube, but I have not yet ordered anything or gone out and searched for it at Bass Pro Shops or anywhere like that. I've heard they're at Bass Pro Shops. I'm not quite sure, but let me know again. But yeah, so the weather coming up in the fall is going to be a lot windier, you know, a lot windy, a lot more cold, chilly, you know. but the water temperature still should stay consistent unless we get a lot of rain. Up here in Maryland, we went through a complete drought. And just yesterday, we got a tremendous amount of rain. And with my experience with rain comes a lot of colder water temperatures. And I feel like and tell me if I'm wrong, if, the water temperature at a consistent temperature and then you get a bunch of rain, I wonder if it kind of like shocks the water and the fish kind of go in a different direction as far as feeding. I don't know. You tell me what you think about that. And if you guys are just tuning in, we're talking about fall fishing, lures, rigs, things of that nature. If you guys go finesse fishing and so on and so forth, definitely boast your opinions. Yeah, cool. Bass Pro at Arundel Mills has them. 6 cents. They have them at Arundel Mills Mall at the Bass Pro Shop. I feel a video coming on for 6 cents lures. Gonna go get them for fall fishing. Cool. That's very cool. I think we're gonna have to go do that for sure. Yeah. So what we're giving away today is something that is very helpful to a lot of fishermen out there. A lot of if you're just joining in, we're talking about fall fishing and what lures, rigs, reels, rods, and things of that nature. Bodies of water, shallow versus deep, and so on and so forth as the temperature gets lower and lower and lower, especially the water temperature. But what we're giving away is this rod and this reel. It is a Shakespeare Alpha spinning reel. It's a big bad boy. It's really heavy. It's not the most expensive. It's not the most cheap, but they retail around like $18 to $56 wherever you go to buy them. So you're looking at Amazon will sell them for $23. Walmart will sell them for like $56. I think it's braided, not braided, but it's already spooled up with about 14-pound fluoro or mono. I think it's fluorocarbon. So that's what we're giving away today, guys. And we'll talk about how you can win, how you can get this reel for your collection. It's not going to come with a rod. Sorry about that, guys, but this thing is a big bad boy. I've always fished with Shakespeare. I think I have 3 Shakespeare open face spinning reels, and they've never let me down. My very first fishing rod reel setup was a Shakespeare, and it wasn't until just here recently that the T-flame actually broke the rod. I still have the reel, perfect condition. I've had it for, I don't know, 16 years, something like that, and it's never let me down. But this is what we'll be giving away, the Shakespeare Alpha spinning rod, or sorry, spinning reel. Yeah, this thing is really cool. It's really smooth. It's got 5-to-1 ratio. The gear setup is apparently solid, and it will never let you down. This thing, all my Shakespeare stuff, ugly sticks, rods, and Shakespeare reels, I beat them up. I beat them up. I throw them down. They got muddy. They got gritty. Of course, all that kind of stuff you got to clean out and stuff like that. But really, really good reel. We're gonna give this away to you guys for free if you guys are going to complete what we ask you to do. But put that aside for now. Wait for some more guys to come on. But yeah, you probably pair this up, if you're wondering, probably with a 7 foot, 7.5 foot, heavy rod. They always advertise it with their own ugly stick rod or even their Shakespeare rod. But awesome. I would probably use this for catfishing, honestly, because it's a big bad boy. Man, it is heavy. It's a heavy duty reel, and it's nice, man. And actually, it's strung up with the string. I'm guessing 14-pound fluorocarbon. It might be mono. I think it's fluorocarbon, but yeah, man, it's a good reel. I don't have a rod to put this thing on, so it's going to you guys. So make sure that you stay tuned a little bit later in this live stream to find out how you can win this free reel. I know there's someone out there that would love this. It's probably got a rod sitting in the garage that would love to put this on the rod. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. So moving into the pre-winter as well, I want to know what you guys, do you guys ever fish the wintertime? I fished plenty of wintertime last year starting the channel, and it's tough. A lot of YouTube watching, a lot of YouTube stuff. So you let me know where you guys like to fish the wintertime, how you like to fish it. Do you ice fish? Do you open water fish? And we'll get to that in just a minute or two. Let's see what you guys are saying. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Arnold Mills. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Catching for PBs. I hear you, Matt. Yep. Finesse fishing. That's a Big 10-4. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, like I said, it's, it retails for about, it says around $18 to $56. Uh, like I said, at Amazon, you could get it for like 23. Walmart, you go to your local Walmart, depending on what Walmart you're going to, you're probably looking at about, $50 to $56, and it's already spooled with string. I'm guessing, again, 14-pound fluorocarbon mono, and I would probably throw it on a 7.5 foot rod, medium action, and I would probably use it for some catfish. But yeah, let me know. What do you think about that? Let's see. Yeah, pretty good stream. Very good. So let me know you guys have been fishing lately. Let me know what you guys have been doing, what you've been throwing. I just posted a video the other day and went to a new pond here locally and underspin, but the bite has been extremely tough. Cannot stress that enough. Been really, really hard. But, I say it all the time in our videos. Uh, that's fishing, man. You go out, you throw something, you can't catch something, you tie on every little thing and can't seem to get a bite, but you go out the next day and you tear it up. So that's always a good stuff. That's into this Saturday. Very cool team fade. Dad's taking them out fishing. Go fishing, guys. Even though it's getting cold and even though the wind is kicking, make sure that you guys are always taking everybody to go fishing because it's always a good time. You never know. Throw anything. It might be the day that you catch your personal best bass. So make sure you do that. I just want to say real quick, I've been going through some analytics on YouTube and our channel and stuff like that, and a lot of you guys have been commenting, and I've been noticing a lot of videos that have a lot of comments on them that I didn't see. And at this point, now that I'm responding, the sheriff as well. But just keep in mind, I don't know how I have to set it, but I'm trying to make sure that all the people that are watching and supporting Freak Out Fishing, that we respond to your comments. So don't think if I don't respond or we don't respond right away that we're not going to see it. I got to make sure that we do the settings on our channel to where it pops up right away. So be sure that you know that. We always appreciate all of you guys watching and commenting, liking, and subscribing. So thank you so much to all you guys that have been doing that for sure. I hope to God that my man Bauer is still in here. Bauer, are you in here? Make sure that you say something, please, for Christ's sake. Are you still here? Say something, Bauer. Oh, you like the kids Team Fade likes the kids. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see some more of the T-Flame, the O, and the E-Pop for sure. But anyways, going back to the late fall fishing, lures that you guys like. Heard the Senko, lipless crankbait, the jerkbait. Is there anything else? How about topwater? Are you guys throwing out some topwater? Is there any topwater fishermen out there? I would really, really like to know if there's any topwater fishermen in the fall and the late fall and things of that nature. I've seen that on YouTube as well. By the way, I am a big YouTube fishing watching fan. I'm always watching YouTube and trying to learn how to get to be a better fisherman for sure. So let me know if you guys do some topwater. I like the buzzbait. I don't throw a lot of frogs right now. Whopper plopper is always a good choice as well in these smaller ponds. But yeah, rooster tail always a favorite when it comes to some crappie and stuff like that. I want to do another crappie video and actually catch some crappies. And I would like to do a crappie catch and cook if that's something that you guys would be interested in watching us do as well. I never eaten crappie. I never eaten bluegill, so it'd be an absolute first for me. I know the sheriff has done all of that as well, and I would love to do that many different ways: grill it, bake it, sear it, all that kind of stuff. So let's see if we get any more people in here. And this is the giveaway right here: the Shakespeare Alpha reel, spinning reel, open face click reel, already spooled up with 14-pound line. So this thing right here, we'll talk about this here in just a couple more minutes. Let's see if anyone else wants to join in the live chat. But this thing is killer. I would love to keep this for myself, but I want to make sure that you guys out there take advantage of the giveaway, and this is completely for free. For free. Where else are you going to get something for free except for right here on Freak Out Fishing? Boom. Let's see here. Caught a fish on top water once. See, I've been growing up very fast. I love catch and cook bluegill and crappie are good eating. Yeah. Oh man, I would love to do some catch and cooks. I've been telling the sheriff I've been bothering him about catch and cook crappie and catfish, by the way. There's an excellent catfish spot that we know of, and I would love nothing more to catch some catfish and do some catfish taco catch and cooks. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. You guys are awesome. I can't thank you enough for watching this right now. So yeah, anyone else out there that does any ice fishing or winter fishing, finesse winter fishing, open water fishing, or anything like that, I would love to hear what you guys say about that. That'd be really awesome. The only time that I think I ever caught fish on the winter, which will be changing this year on Freak Out Fishing for the winter time. We're going to be exploring more and more on cold water fishing. That would give me 1 second. I'm sorry. So tell me, guys, about your best cold water winter fishing. Yeah, cold water fishing. Let's see, love catch good bluegill. Does he fish? Yes, he fishes. T-Flame fishes like crazy. You guys want to see T-Flame? T-Flame could be available right now. Let's see. Yes. Let's see if T-Flame, I'm sure he's watching right now. He should probably come up. And I think I hear him coming now. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see some more of the boys. That's for sure. Oh, there he is.
I definitely wasn't watching the stream or anything.
Of course not. Say hi to the T-Flame. T-Flame, say hi.
Hey, guys.
More of the T-Flame coming up, I'm sure. Got a lot of videos coming up with the boys, a lot of cold fishing and the catch and cook videos, I'm sure. And by the way, if you guys would like to see some more of the what's our taco some taco. We got to feed tacos some fish. So make sure that you guys let us know if you guys want to see some more of that.
I gotta go.
See Flame. Shut the door.
Okay.
Thank you. Bunch of kids running around here. But anyways, the giveaway video for sure. The giveaway item is this Shakespeare alpha spinning reel. And you guys been hanging in, man. We got 3 or 6 people already watching. We had about 9. But if you guys really, really want this, there's no problem there.
Hi.
Hi. You want to say hi to everybody?
Dad.
Well,
I was send you to see you.
Really? Come here. You watching me on TV?
Hi.
The E-Pop is here to say hi to everybody. Boom. Say hi one more time.
Hi.
Give him a wave. Yeah, you were really good on the bluegill video. If you haven't seen the bluegill, the big gill video, make sure you go to our channel and check it out because this guy caught bluegills that are bigger than my hand all by himself. So go check it out. All right, bye. Shut the door. A whole house full of anglers. If you're just joining, we're giving away this Shakespeare Alpha spinning reel, already strung up with string, 14-pound line. Make sure that you guys stick around. We're going to talk about just in a couple more minutes on how you can win this here item. Really cool. Pair it up with a 7-foot rod, medium action. You're in business. Oh, let's see. Young man, I used to ice fish and live with live minnows, caught a lot of crappie and bluegill. I just get too cold now. That's just age. I hear you, buddy. Don't be ashamed. That's for sure. Nice. That's a good little fishing slaying boy you got there, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. He is very exciting. There's nothing better that I think watching a young kid catch fish for the first time. And not only the first fish, but big fish. So that's always a very good dad moment to see your kid catch some fish and the expression on their face. So cheers to that. Thanks so much, guys, for sticking around. But again, I would love for you guys to comment on these videos and let us know what you guys would like to see next for Freak Out Fishing. Got a whole wide variety of ideas and stuff. New waters, bigger fish, all that kind of stuff. So make sure that you let us know. You can always email us. It's always in our description in our videos. But again, this is what we're going for. You guys want this rod or this reel? It is a Shakespeare Alpha big reel, already strung up with 14-pound. So to win this, you guys have to make sure that you have commented on this live feed. This is the live feed. You guys got to make sure that you comment and go to Freak Out Fishing and subscribe. And we will pick a winner probably in the next 7 days or so. Random comment generator. Random thing. It's not like we like one or the other. So make sure that you guys do that. And we'll pick someone for the winning giveaway prize. And we'll get in contact with you. One thing that I do need to comment on is fishing. He's been commenting the entire time. Thank you so much for commenting and supporting the channel. Go check his channel out as well. Bass Brothers Fishing DMV. If you haven't seen our video on our bass fishing tournament with them, go check them out. Really good channel, really good guys. Go check them out. Tightliners, Real Fishing TV, lives out there in Kansas. Go check his channel out. Again, catches big bass. Is really new channel, just like us. And go show him some support. Pond Solo Fishing. Go check him out as well. Thanks a lot to you for supporting our channel. And Bankfish Vince always comments on our videos and likes and all that kind of stuff. But without further ado, guys, make sure that you comment. Make sure that you subscribe if you want this here reel. Someone out there has got to want this. I would like this. I just don't have a reel to put it on. So make sure that you guys comment and make sure that you subscribe, and we will make sure that you guys get this. And again, be sure that you're looking out for our contact to you once you have chosen or been chosen to win. If you don't respond to our contact in about 48 hours, we have to move on to the next person. But thank you so much for you guys to be watching in. Let's read some more of these. There are no more. So thanks for tuning in if you've been tuning in. And we'll see you guys on the next one.